everybody knew that the President of the Republic of the Gambia was actually in, I'm now speaking English. I guess you'll understand. He gave...
Oh, Malik, please.
No.
Not asking me. You went to Sierra Leone. I lived in America. I lived in England. I went to school in England. You're telling me?
He gave what I call... He gave an old man...
You need some help.
All right, now, he gave an old man a blanket. That was what President Jammeh did. He gave an old man a blanket.
Okay. So
meaning what?
Oh, time.
What do I mean? No, what do I mean? I said...
No, you said he was given a
he
blanket.
He gave an old man a blanket. What do I mean?
So in other words, people would say he was given amnesty.
No.
That's what people said here.
When we say...
that he was given amnesty, he was given cover.
No, you misread. You misfired there.
But
when
Malik,
we say you give an old man a blanket, it's not an old man. You only give him a blanket. You tell him, old man, lie down, let me cover it. Let me make you comfortable.
Yeah. So
and
now,
for example, the former president did not in any way say, I want to thank the president for what he did. He did not say that.
Okay.
And for me, it did not tell well. And I was trying to push him to that corner to say.
And he didn't say that.
And he didn't say. I was pushing him to that to say. Okay, let him say thank you to the president.
Let me just say this.
It's a sign of gratefulness.
It was like my interview.
Yeah.
When you keep stressing on the Americans. You left us. You went to the Americans.
Yeah, you went to the Americans.
But you were paid. Your first trip to the U.S. was paid for by the Americans.
Of course.
And you have a better relationship than with the Americans than I do.
No, I don't have a better relationship with the Americans.
All their programs. So you were saying the Americans, and they were the ones that pay for you.
No, but you worked for the Americans. I did not work.
It was work.
I did not work for the Americans.
But you were making it sound like you and the Americans. I have no special relationship with them.
Wait, hang on.
Yeah.
Me, I think I'm a microphone person.
Yeah.
I love microphones. Microphones are a slave to me. I ride over microphones. Yeah. I play with microphones.
We're all trying to make microphones.
If the American embassy have a microphone and they give me a job, and
you have a relationship with them too.
I have a relation with all embassies in the country.
Exactly.
Everybody.
So now let me ask you this, because we seem to be running out of time.
Why should we run out of time? I thought you were prepared for me.
No, but time is a problem.
No, let them give you extra time.
News is next. We cannot hold news. But what I want to ask you, this is something that people said we should ask. I mean,
did they give you questions to ask me?
Of course, I said. The show is for everybody. I make sure that I put my fans in. You were appointed as acting Deputy Director General of GRTS.
Yes.
And a few days after, it was changed and Lamin Manga was appointed as... why do you think this happened?
Well...
Because you told me you were fired, but you were demoted.
Good question for the president. No. I was acting Director General.
Yeah.
It was not substantial. It wasn't, say, Malik Jones, you are Director General. I was acting Director General. And it was not substantiated. If it was said, Malik Jones is Director General, it's a different thing.
Yeah, but normally, in most cases, when people are appointed acting, most of the case, 95% of the time, they will be appointed.
Is that what the president told you?
No, because that's what I see. That's what I see.
What you see.
That's what's been happening.
This is a prerogative of the president.
Now, what is your relationship with the GRTS staff?
Oh, cordial. I love... come on.
Are you sure it is?
Oh, they know.
Sometimes you walk away from people, you talk to them, and then you just go.
No, you see, I'm a very focused person. Yeah. When I've got something to do, I don't have time to mess around. I go and do that. But we sit down, drink our attire, I boss them a capote, I give them what I can give. They all know that. I share
sometimes you're not very nice.
Well, it's not every time you're nice. Yeah. Who's nice every time?
Yeah,
Only a fool is nice every time.
Manga is nice all the time.
No, you don't have to be nice all the time. Even Allah is not nice all the time. Sometimes He's angry with us in what we do.
Allah is nice most of the time.
No, sometimes He doesn't like what we do, and so He's angry with us.
Yeah. So
there was a time when Allah was angry with the Israelites, and He just sent some plagues in Israel, and there was time when Allah was angry with the whole world. And
but you know, you're not Allah, and when you
no, what I'm saying, people change. People are moody.
Yeah.
People are moody. It's not every time I'm happy. It's not every time you're happy.
You're moody most of the time.
Everybody is moody.
Well, everybody I don't know, but I try to.
Why does it rain and sometimes it doesn't rain?
No, but that don't matter.
Even the sky is moody.
So now it's 2013. What's new for GRTS? What's going to happen? What should people expect, especially our viewers?
Our viewers, let them know that we have two young, dynamic people.
Yeah.
And a team we want to build. It's Lamin Manga and myself.
Yeah.
All right, Director General and Deputy Director General. The chemistry works between me and him.
Yeah.
We're very friendly. I was an inspiration to Manga when he was a boy, for him to take up broadcasting. I think the chemistry between us works very well.
Okay.
All right, and I think we will try as far as we can to make a difference. We've already made a difference. If you look at the screen right now, the screen has changed. All we need is the resource, the money. Television is not an easy thing to run. Cameras cost $600,000.
It's expensive.
The advertisements are going down. We've got debts to pay, which we inherited.
So can I just ask you one final one?
You should be paying for watching our television. You should pay
$50. Our television.
It's Gambian television. It's Gambian television.
Yeah,
every Gambian needs to pay $5 or $50 for the upkeep of the television. Okay. You're not doing that.
Well, I'm not sure, but I don't know where that would start, but I'm sure you can push it and see if it will work. Because you have money from GSM side. And let me just see this. You asked me if I was beautiful. Are you handsome?
No, women, you know what women look at me for?
Yeah.
My sincerity. And how I share love. And
how you share love?
Yeah, I share love. It doesn't mean loving somebody, no. Yeah. How you share your love, meaning how you can reciprocate.
Well, you say even today you're looking like, yes, nice.
Oh yeah, Malik, look, remember, I'm just from Mecca, by the way. It has a lot. Yeah. There's a light shining in on me right now, the light of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, which I hope will continue.
Well,
but thank you very much. It's been good, you know.
I just wish the time is not up and then we can be here talking for another hour. But definitely you are somebody that I also look up to in some way because you love your job. And I appreciate that, especially when you're doing Independence Day events and election events. You give it your all, and that's a good thing.
Thank you.
Well, thank you very much.
Pleasure.
I look forward to a very successful 2013 with GRTS.
Of course.
Because I also have a relationship with GRTS, which I appreciate very well.
We'll sign you a new contract, no problem.
You know, my contract will come. Gambia needs me.
We are looking forward to that.
But anyway, thank you very much, Malik.
I wish 2013 makes your life more brilliant and happy as well.
Thank you very much, Malik.
You're welcome, baby.
Thank you. Well, it is the Fatu Show, and that's all we have today with the Deputy Director General of the Gambia Radio and Television Services is Malik Jones. We definitely didn't have enough time, but there's a whole lot of things that we want to talk about, but we will wait sometime in March. We'll have him again on the show to talk about his birthdays. And of course, I forgot to ask him about his
first time in the Gambia, Chromium brings you free credit without spending a butu.
Wow. Call us Chromium.
What's up, girl? Did you hear the latest greatest offer from Chromium?
Chromium? They always come in great ways. Tell me about it.
You can receive free credit without spending a butut.
Oh, come on now.
For real. Every minute of international call you receive, Chromium will give you $3.
Call us Chromium.
Also, every minute of crossnet call you receive, you will get $1.
All I have to do is ask all my friends at home and abroad to call me on my Chromium line.
You know you can use the same credit to call, text, and browse the internet.